Hola amigos de YouTube, aquí EuryCloud con unos videos. Estamos jugando con una partida de World. Este juego va a salir para Nintendo Switch. Ahora hemos salido para cualquier PC, PlayStation 4 y Xbox One. Ya hice, me volé la escena de creación de personajes para que ustedes no vieran eso. Esa escena la salté. Voy a comenzar ahora que va a empezar el juego ya. Ya la escena de crear personajes la salté porque duró un poco de tiempo ahí. Y salté eso, bueno, pues está aburrido. No sé si es una serie o si solamente haré un único video de este juego. Vamos a ver. Terra 2.
Speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be...
Este juego como un Fallout.
Good luck.
Vemos un Fallout. Incluso la mecánica de creación de personajes parecía Fallout. Muchos dicen que esto tenía que ser el Fallout 76, que nunca fue. Vemos que el 76 es una deshonra, se puede decir, que hasta mensualidad de pago quieren ponerle. Oh, Dios. No. Denme un segundo. No puedo dejar que me traicione ahora.
Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land.
Conectar.
Good luck. I'm all
Ahora sí.
are counting on you.
Vamos a ver cómo nos va. Si logra llegarme a ajustar el juego, vamos a ver.
Ah, you've landed. Good.
Se ve muy bien el juego.
Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon
Oh,
and
Dios.
move away, not stand there holding
Que hay
it.
una persona que allá
Oh
arriba.
well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole
El
squashing
tutorial.
thing. Nasty way to go.
Goza para Nintendo también. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. Se escucha el perro ladrar, le pido disculpas. Siempre disculpas por escuchar el perro ladrando. Bueno. Vamos a ver qué más hay. Oh, oh.
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Wow. Oh, 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 oh.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stinks.
Dame una medicina.
Looks like the blue stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing
Ya
around
podemos ver que hay
here.
mucho diálogo en
I can
este
take them all
juego.
out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Sí, porque no tengo armas.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet
Oh,
in my side.
persuasión, vaya.
Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Oh, 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 qué bien, qué bien.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
Hola, chiquito, no corras. Soy tu amigo, soy tu amigo. Sas, esto en la boca. Sas, 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 sas. Oh. Oh, 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 una habilidad. Ah, ya vi la barra de tiempo. Eso está bien. Oye, amigo. Sas en toda la boca. Ah, puedo... A este. Bien. Un baño. Interesante. Vamos a seguir. Otro medio manco. Ahí está el otro. No habrá cambio. No tengo más armas. Solo tengo esta. Oh, como un lag ahí.
Hey, get over here before you get yourself killed.
Ah, son de los buenos.
Talk to the lieutenant. She's certified in customer service.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators.
Porque tú no eres
Call
roja.
on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice
¿Será por el
landing
sol?
pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Ya, eso presunción, mentira 5, intimidación 5.
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis.
Oh, 15 de experiencia.
Seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Tiene machete, yo no tengo machete. ¿Dónde estarán? ¿Y esto? Ah, no puedo coger nada de él. ¿Y dónde está el otro?
Please be informed that this vessel
Entré
contains no
solo.
valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Hello. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3,
Hey, hey,
1.
hey.
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have
Jaja.
been programmed to express
Ella está en tierra. Si no impulsa, no va a pasar nada.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information.
Sí, yo lo
Thank
pisé
you
la
for your
nave,
patience
cápsula.
and for your honesty.
Con la cápsula.
I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? I understand. You are speaking metaphorically. You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter. The old you is dead. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. I extend felicitations and congratulations on your life-changing experience.
Oye, esa vaina.
Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable.
Ah,
Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. The settlement of Edgewater is located nearby. I recommend speaking to the administrator of Edgewater and requesting assistance. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you
cuando
understand?
esto juego salga en Switch va a ser un problema con esa Nintendo Switch porque las letras son pequeñas y a veces una pantalla como la Switch en modo portátil, bueno, hay que ver qué hace si pone letras más grandes.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Oh. Oh, aquí puedo entonces subirle esto. No. ¿Cómo se lo quito? Ah. Ah, mira, pues puedo hacer todo eso como yo quiera. Pensé que no se podía, pero está bien. Bien. Vamos a salir, buscar lo que tengo. Oh, ese que hay algo.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you
A ver si
constantly.
encuentro algún arma
Please
o
ignore
algo.
them.
A ver si encuentro algún arma o algo, porque esta pistolita no.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the crux...
Eso me gusta. Y yo tengo esas armas separadas. No tengo nada para modificar. Pero no veo qué arma yo tenga. No. ¿Qué es esto? 50 más de salud. Bien, pero quiero ver si puedo... Oh, si hago 2 veces al lado, puedo hacer eso. Oh, Pero no tengo más armas. Aunque no te apareció que si tenía más, pero
Say,
no.
this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down at Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Y se pueden
I need to
disparar
inspect
a
the
los
crime scene
NFC,
before I make my
como en
report.
Fallout. No sé. Bueno, vamos ahí al punto donde está. Y ella vendrá conmigo. No se queda aquí. Bueno. Mejor solo que mal acompañado. Pues aquí puedo cortar. Oh, no me deja. ¿Estos serán buenos o malos? Bueno, no tienen forma de que me ataquen.
Where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Yo puedo pasar por esa persona, pero no. No hay necesidad.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know? Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Se va a poner feo esto.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah?
Vamos a entrar. No aparece las otras misiones secundarias, no me parece. Está interesante el juego, se ve que es bueno. Ok, ok, ok. ¿Dónde puedo ver las misiones secundarias? Debería haber un botón donde pueda verlas. Ah, que puedo equipar las armas. Ok. Ah, puedo hacer... Oh, oh. A ver si me sale. ¿Dónde están? Oh, sí, me salen ya. Aquí hay uno cerca.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door. What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I'm dying. And not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas.
Oh, sí, mira, hablé bien y me pagó. No tuve que hablar con rudeza y nada de eso.
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway.
Otra misión secundaria, qué bien.
Nab that medicine and bring it back to me. You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Ok, vamos a ir a buscar a alguien más.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Me queda este cerca.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable dressing down at the hands of corporate. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Bueno, vamos a poner los otros. Ese es él. Ajá. Allá está Silas. Pues bueno, era.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Tiene que estar aquí abajo. ¿De dónde lo encuentro? Ah, este es.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Okay. Vamos a robar, no puedo robar. Vamos a salir de aquí. Ese allá el otro que lo ha apagado. El barbero. Esto es otra parte.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit? You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skin bought on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Bueno, yo salí por esta parte de allá, fue. Ok. Vamos, vamos.
Go ahead. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work. What can I do for you?
Eso no es medicina. Ay. Esto me da tipo armadura 4. Bien.
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I? Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Bueno, ya vamos a donde dice Sally, como sea que se llame el hombre aquel. A darle, lo pagaré y ya. Ahí tiene una misión secundaria.
Yeah? What about him? Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead. Suit yourself. What's on your mind? Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble?
Ah, me falta uno. ¿Y dónde está que me falta?
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Muy bien, este hombre tiene problemas, así que vamos a ignorarlo. Veo que la vida también se genera sola, que puedo hacer dedo. Está bien, eso está bien.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether, never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing as far as rumors go. Is there a reason you asking?
Y buenos amigos, hasta aquí dejamos esto. Ya saben, si les gustó, un like no cuesta nada, un comentario mucho menos. Y muchas gracias por todo. Nos vemos. Chao, chao, chao.